So I was kind of waiting to see what would happen next. You know, what was the next generation of youth going to do?
Punk! I'm a punk rocker. I wanted people to look at me and go, what the bloody hell's all that about?
All hell broke loose, basically. Everyone suddenly knew who punks were, and we were public enemy #1. Everyone was trying to attack us, shout at us in the street, going, oh look, you dirty punk rockers, look, who's a punk rocker?
In the beginning, we sort of had our own sort of version of punk, our own scene in the New Kings Road. It was small, but it was fun.
We didn't know we were punks, we just knew we were different.
There was a photo in a paper with me with a t-shirt saying fuck off.
I went down to the chemist, bought a packet of gold safety pins, stuck them all down my leg, put a white shirt of my dad's and wrote silly things all over it, punk and things. Bored my dad's tie and went to school like that the next day.
You know, the fact that we could go out and people were shocked was brilliant, isn't it, when you're sort of like 18 and everybody hates you, you're getting a reaction, you know, all these people, oh no, you're dangerous, you're our future and the future generation, what's going to happen to society? I mean, I suppose we loved it at the time.
And one bloke said to me, if that was my daughter, I'd set fire to it.
Men especially were so frightened, and I would lie if I said I wasn't happy when they were frightened.
I was always trying to get into fights, but like the people around me always trying to protect me because I was young. Always trying to pull me away from them.
I've walked down the street and men have flinched.
The worst people were groups of young men walking down the street by themselves who thought they could be really abusive, like insulting you and calling you names.
I've got blue hair, I've got a crop. I'm young, I'm live, I'm female, I should be available. I am. I'm wearing a short skirt, I'm wearing a bra, I'm wearing suspenders, but I've got fucking big boots at the end of my feet, they've got spikes on. And when I walk down the street, I am totally not available. I am so powerful.
Oh my God, you're so ugly, nobody's ever going to love you. It's just like this shock horror. You know, you'll never get married if you look like a punk woman. And you say, well, actually, fuck you, you don't want to get married.
Well, it depends who they were. Obviously, the straight blokes just couldn't handle it, and, you know, why would you want to look so awful? I finally found a place, like in the squats, they gobbed all over the wall, they jacked up speed, they smashed the place up, but they were my friends, because they accepted me for who I was. I didn't have to pretend anything, and it was fantastic.
Till Crass came out and actually gave us those pure anarchistic sentiments, the Pistols just vaguely, they talked about it, but it wasn't obvious in their lyrics.
The people I was living with at this house formed part of the band Crass as well, so when Steve and Penny got it together, I came home to join them really, as the visual artist for the band.
Crass had played with Boys and Girls, and they said to the audience, if there's anybody that wanted to use our equipment, you can all get up and play.
A lot of women found punk a great area for exploring what they wanted to say and do, and to be able to get up the stage and be accepted more than any other. It's just the government now is so geared up to put you down. It's very geared up. I mean, you can't even protest on the streets without knowing you're going to get really clobbered. They stopped the city. I mean, the first two were great. We took them by surprise and we got away with, you know, really a lot of stuff. The third one, forget it. They were ready and waiting and hurt a lot of people. Got a lot of money out of fines off of people. What's the point? Fuck them. You draw back and go underground again and come up somewhere else. I think people, from the letters that we get and the people we still have coming here, people have gone underground and they're beavering away on something else, you know, and I think that's great.
I think what we were doing was challenging male-dominated ideals. Well, I was a punk at the time, but I didn't know it.
So I called it punk rock.